Alright, welcome back everybody, YouTube. There's been a lot of things that I've gotten done here recently. I haven't exactly been taking pictures or videos of everything. Haven't really felt like it. It's been hot. I've just been trying to get the stuff done. But show you what I'm into today. Yes, I'm sure you're going to recognize these. Just happened to get on Noah's website one day and the V61s were in stock. So I instantly added the cart, buy it now. Got them mounted. Yes, they're tube, painted them. They don't look the best painted. I had some issues. For some reason, the paint just was not wanting to lay right that day. I don't know. It was somewhat humid out, so it probably had a lot to do with that. But we're going to get into what I'm getting into today, because I've really got myself into something. Originally the 682 was up for sale. I did post it. I don't know if it's like, if it was spammers, if it was AI spammers, I don't know what it was. But it seemed like every time I post something for sale, and I didn't even post it on the marketplace, because this thing is just, it's custom wiring in it and everything else. I'm like, yeah, I know somebody, if I post it on the marketplace as a good running mower, they're going to come look at it. Oh, well, I'll give you $50 for it because it's old. And yeah, I'm not dealing with that. But literally, within the first half hour I had it posted, I had like 6 people message me. Hey, interested. I want to come take a look at it. Yada yada, laundry list of things people send to you like, oh, I'm interested. Message some of them back. And honestly, I don't like dealing with people on marketplace. Had one guy ask me a bunch of questions about it. So I was happy, I don't even remember what all he even asked. Oh, I remember what it was. Sorry. So I started having problems with it the last time I used it after I got the right motor deck built. It literally only ran for about 4 minutes and then it just quit. I thought maybe the coil of the condenser was breaking down. It did not want to run. Come to find out, the peacock, whatever you want to call it in there, was plugged again. So I got to clean that tank out real good again. So that was the issue, because I went to drain the tank and it barely was draining anything out. I'm like, oh, that's the issue. Blew in it, nothing. Shoved the air hose and tank on it, hit it, and it cleared it. Anyway, had a guy ask all questions about all that, and then he's like, well, where are you located? I have the location in my ad. Eaton, Ohio, 45320. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this guy. If he doesn't want to read why you have to ask where I'm located, it's on there. I'm not dealing with it. So after like literally the first day that I had that posted, nobody got hold of me about it. I'm like, okay, so I'm wondering if this is spammers. So I said, okay, I'm going to go back to the original plan of this. Got me bug. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, well, it's going to be easier to try to get all the sheet metal, the dash and everything on this, than it is to start over. Yeah, the frame and everything's not going to match. I'll deal with that later. If I can find a set of the nose cone and the side panels and the fenders and everything that matches the yellow and the white, cool. But here's what I'm into right now. I had to go get some flat bar stock so I could mount the lift cylinder in the dash. So I did have to cut the dash out because on a regular 82 dash, it's this is the mess, don't ask. On a regular 82 series dash, I don't know if you can, you can see it. This outline, that is where the original hole is cut for the lift lever. Sorry. And before you start screaming about this dash is already junk. I cut way too much out of it. But so this dash was already junk. I just hadn't thrown it away yet. I don't know why. Anyway, and when you say, well, what is it doing? I say, yeah, they cut that off. There's no way that broke. but it's missing this whole lip. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll cut this. Well, you see how much you have to cut out of the dash. That's how much I had to cut out of here. It's not gonna sit and look pretty. The lines are way too long. If I could get rubber like this all the way up to the fitting, it would be better, but trying to find a hydraulic hose shop around here, good luck. So I figured, and I've already kind of mocked it in here somewhat, I can manipulate these lines enough to where I can get it in here. Like I said, it's not going to look pretty, but it should work. I went ahead and already drilled a hole here because I thought that's where, eyeballing it, I thought it was going to mount. It's not. It's way out here. So I said, okay, well, what I'll do is I'll offset like it originally is. So I'll just get a flat piece of bar stock. That way I don't have to worry about, because I'm literally just, if I can just notch this, it would work. But I'm going to use this hole, get a piece of flat bar stock here. I still got to figure out where I'm going to drill another hole here. Probably here. Or up here. For the top mount. And because I have to clear the dash enough for these hoses to fit. Which is, I kind of cut this out here to clear it a little better. So yeah. I'm not going to be able to use the original Cyclops wiring, unfortunately, which that's okay. I can make my own. I don't need to worry about a PTO switch because, again, PTO on this thing's, still got to try to find one. I am going to have to swap mufflers and heat shrouds, which that's fine. But, and I still got to pull the fenders, everything off. I still got to pull this thing out to where I can actually get everything off of it. I still got to pull the 682 out to where I can actually get to it. I literally just started on this thing like 8 o'clock this morning. Kind of wait until I get some shade. Usually I have some shade in here towards the end of the day. I try to get some of the smaller stuff done, and then I'll pull this thing out, swap everything. That actually fits, which is surprising because I figured it would run into this, which it kind of does, but it'll be enough, it'll work. So, yeah. Try to get this thing done today. I doubt it. Like I said, because I'll still have to wire it and everything. I'll use, like I said, I'll pull the key switch out of that. The toggle switch that's in that, I'll probably use for the headlights. Or I could try to wire it up to the key, because the key switch actually does have the light switch on it. I haven't decided. I haven't got that far. I'm trying to get this thing mounted. I think I am going to have to actually nip some of the corner of the side panel out. Which, again, if I can get this to work, this is going to be nice. I honestly, and then I also thought about keeping the Cyclops fenders and the gas tank in the back, because again, added extra weight for traction. But then I'm like, where am I going to mount the battery? So it's getting all 82 stuff swapped onto it. So yeah, that's what I'm into. I'll get it done and keep you updated. Thank you.